Focus on selling client transformation or bridging the gap more than anything else. In the sense that you're promoting what you do, when it comes to pricing and selling your coaching products and services, keep this in mind. Focus on selling the transformation or bridging the gap element. End benefit, end result, ultimate gain of working with you. For example, when you take your clients from their current state of hurt, pain, loss, sorrow, sadness, to a state of victory, profit, joy, health, success, fitness, happiness, etc., that's worth its weight in gold, and people should pay for that. Don't charge to cover your time creating products or your time coaching, even though it is very valuable and to keep in mind. Instead, put more value into the feeling, state of mind, goal, and or desired sensation your client wishes to achieve when you help them cross over from that point of pain, hurt, loss, to a position of strength, victory, or success. People are paying you for results, not for the time you put into helping them or all the years you spent training to get you to this point in your coaching career necessarily. Clients pay for results. That's what they want. That's what they have to pay for. What are those results worth to them? More than you're probably charging them. List all of the benefits and the results in detail in your sales copy and charge for the results you deliver. Not so much the process to achieve them per se, even though that could be a part of your secret formula for coaching them to success. Think about this for a second. Why do some restaurants charge $100 a plate while others only charge $10? What's the $100 plate customer looking for that makes them comfortable and all right with paying that price? The atmosphere? The experience? The silverware? Napkins? Tables? The food? It surely isn't that $100 chicken breast inside of whatever. Well, think about your coaching experience in a similar manner. I'll tell you a quick story. I was in Santa Monica. I was at a hotel restaurant having dinner with a friend of mine and his friend who was a TV producer. And we're at this really fancy restaurant. And I look at the menu and I decide I'm going to have a romaine salad with salmon. Something light. Something healthy. And I think the price tag for that salad was something like $25 or $35. So I'm thinking to myself, I wonder what kind of salad I'm going to get. So they brought the plate to me. And what they brought to me, I actually thought was an appetizer or something. They gave me a huge leaf of romaine lettuce on a plate with a few vegetables. I kid you not. I was stunned. Now, granted, I'm aware there are fancy, dancy little restaurants like this that serve a teaspoon of food and yet charge you a bucket worth of cash. I'm aware of that. And it's supposed to be the ambiance or the environment, or maybe it's the class of people who are in the restaurant that you're also kind of paying for, because it kind of weeds out the people that are going to walk in with a tank top and flip-flops. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. But I just said to myself, who would pay $30 for a piece of lettuce that I could go to the store and buy for $3? Now, granted, it's the whole thing, but you guys just gave me a leaf. A leaf! I could have picked it up and fanned myself if I was hot, to cool myself off. That's what it looked. It was a fan of a leaf of lettuce. I couldn't believe it. But hey, there are people who will pay those prices. They want it. So, sell the destination, not the boat. Sell the restaurant and the environment, not just a little above what that $3 package of lettuce cost you. Sell what they get, not what you do to help. Further, by increasing your rates, the client who chooses to pay them also commits to achieving their goal with your help, with more enthusiasm and commitment. Their satisfaction level is higher than if your rates were lower, attempting to attract more clients. Rich coaches work with a few and get extraordinary results, while broke coaches work with more clients and get mediocre results because they were scattered, frazzled, burnt out, and are trying to cook too many dishes on the stove for too many people at once. The $100 per plate restaurant serves 10 people per hour, while the $10 plate restaurant serves 100 people per hour. Which type of coaching plate of knowledge would you rather serve? There's an expression that goes like this. If your client has skin in the game, money invested in you or themselves, they're going to be more apt to put more time and effort into winning. Compare that to people who get stuff for free or cheap stuff. How much do they really care for it, respect it, keep it around? They don't. They toss it to the side like yesterday's trash. Same thing with coaching. Your fees are an investment in themselves, not you. You're charging them for their benefit, not yours. Well, indirectly yours. Yeah, you're going to get paid and pay your bills. But the reason to charge people is to ensure that they actually put the work in and they achieve the goal. By not charging them, you do them a disservice. You actually ensure their failure by not charging, or charging enough. Imagine that. The reverse of psychology. I have to charge you. Why? Can't you do it for free? No, because I want you to succeed. And if you actually spend money with me, you're going to succeed. Of course, they've got to put the effort in. Of course. I mean, just because you buy a car doesn't mean you're going to take care of it. You could sell them the car, they could take the car home, and they could wreck it because they didn't apply proper protocol with what they put their money into. So that's on the customer or the client if they don't succeed, because you did your best as the coach, but you still have to charge them to help them succeed. Here's a great analogy. College courses. Really? Are they free? No. You have to register and pay per credit for any and all classes you want to take. The bill? Probably into the hundreds, if not thousands. Then what do? First day of class, do you skip? Second day of class, do you skip? Third day of class, do you skip? There's a test tomorrow. Do you skip? No. You show up, you do homework, you study your butt off until you think you know it well enough so that you can maybe ace that test, get at least a good grade, turn in the homework, so by the end of the course you can get a good grade which will match up with your GPA, etc., etc. Do you see? Those students are motivated to show up to class, do the homework, pay attention as best you can. Hey, we all know students and school and partying and, whatever the distractions are. Of course, there's going to be life distractions. Work, party, work. But you get the point. If we didn't charge these students, nobody would show up to school. Nobody would show up. Everybody would be stupid. So for the benefit of the client, we charge them to ensure they show up and do what they're supposed to do. And it's our duty to charge them, and we're proud to. What's more, when students fail, does the teacher feel bad? A little bit. But whose fault was it? Not the teacher's. The teacher showed up, taught, gave lessons, gave instruction, shared knowledge. What did the student do? He or she did or did not apply themselves in enough manner to be able to achieve a good grade, hence they failed. That's their fault, not the teacher's. So the same thing with the coach. If you show up, you do your job, you do the best that you can, your programs are sound, and when the client doesn't apply themselves, that's their fault. Now, bridging the gap. This is what you're really selling. You're selling the guiding or coaching hand your clients need from you in order for them to successfully transition from point A to point B. Point A is their pain, problem, passion. Point B is the goal to be accomplished. Now, you, the coach, providing the guiding hand your clients need to make it to their ultimate destination with your solutions is what they pay for. So imagine a bridge, and the bridge is broken. You cannot drive across it. The client is on one side, and their goal, their dream, their ambition, their finish line, whatever they want to achieve, is on the other side of that bridge, but they can't get to it. In fact, you can even paint the analogy that your guiding hand, your knowledge, your coaching skill, your programs, they are a drawbridge or even a ferry. A ferry that takes people from one side of a river or a lake or other body of water to the other side. Your coaching services are a ferry or they're a drawbridge. You drop your bridge, drop it down so cars can go across it. You are the solution. People cannot achieve what they want to achieve without you. That whole transition and bridging the gap, that's what you're selling. That's what you're focused on. That's what the client needs to be focused on so they can see, yeah, you're right. I can't do this without you. I see. All right, I really want it. I'm willing to do the work, homework, whatever. How do I get started? Isn't it great that you have that question answered? How do I get started? You can say, great, I have a few procedures we need to follow. I've got a couple of quick forms I want you to fill out, get back to me, and an intake form, a self-assessment form. Remember when we went over those coaching forms? By you having gone through that section early on, before this section, everything makes sense. It's a chronological order from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? So, focus on selling client transformation and bridging the gap more than anything else. Sell the destination, not the boat, per se. You know, they're paying not to go for a ride on your ferry. They're paying to get to the other side. You are the ferry to take them to the other side of that river or body of water. Sell the destination, not the boat ride. Sell what they get, not what you do to help them.